What's up, everybody? Welcome back or welcome to Closing Open Wounds with Cleisha. I am yours truly, Cleisha. Welcome. Come on in, guys. I have a video for you. And actually, it is to the men now that I think about it. I have mentioned this before in my videos last week. And lo and behold, I come across a video that just puts a stamp on approval of what I've been saying. And I'm happy to see that this is coming from a man. So it doesn't seem like I'm man bashing or, just because I'm a woman, I am just, looking out for the women. If you know me, I look out for both sides because we're a team. I do give you my perspective. It doesn't mean that it's law. It doesn't even mean that it's right. This is just my point of view. I definitely want to hear what you think about this, but this is something that we have to talk about. I am coming across, being single, I am coming across a lot of men that think that they are the prize when that is not even what the word says. So let's take a look at this video and we want to talk about it. Let's go.
It don't matter if you are a millionaire. It don't matter if you are a six-figure earner. You will never, ever be the prize because God says so. Proverbs 18:22. He who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. It's us, fellas. We have to do the search, finding. What do you find? A prize. You sabotaged a lot of chances of your daughters getting married.
Yeah.
Because now you got a lot of these ungodly, sassy men feeling like they the prize. I wish a man would come to my house and sit on my doggone couch with a doggone lollipop in his mouth. Yeah. 50-50. What your daughter have to bring to the table? Man, I'm going to throw him out of my house like Jazz on Fresh Prince. You know that noise he make when he get thrown out? Ah! Fellas, you will never be the prize.
Like, yo, oh my God, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. I am sorry, gentlemen. And I love you. This is coming from the purest place of my heart. I love men. I don't get on here man bashing and thinking that all men are dogs or all men are bad and all men are princesses. That's not what I am here for. I love men so much. I love men, and I believe that is why God gave me two sons, because I had to do some course corrections and prepare them for life. Now, I have literally had a man tell me that he was the prize. That even though he's pursuing me, right? He's pursuing me, that I still had to prove something to him. And I'm like, what the devil is going on? Like, dude, you're not even on my radar. Why do I need to prove something to you if you desire me and the woman that I am? And if you're desiring a woman, obviously, if you are desiring this woman, a woman that comes to mind, obviously she got it going on. Obviously, you already know what kind of woman she is and what she brings to a table. Does that really need to be addressed? Are you really going after someone you know nothing about and you can't even describe her characteristics or see where you guys can grow together? How you can just build an empire together or have a family together, do a business together, do life together? Are you really that foolish? I'm sorry for lack of better words. Are you really that foolish? Are you only seeking her, or you sought after her because of her beauty? You know nothing about this woman. You've done no research. You haven't studied her character, her demeanor. You don't know any of her friends. You haven't seen her in ministry, in action, and in work. Come on here. I don't want to preach to you. It is Sunday, y'all, but I'm getting ready to go to church, but I had to talk to my brothers. Like, come on, baby, you are not the prize. Okay? You are not. You cannot want someone to submit to you and choose you. How does that work? You can't be the leader and want to be sought after. I'm having problems digesting this. Where men actually think they're the prize. And I'm going to give you a way out. One of the reasons you think that, maybe this is just one thing that I have observed, and it's not even your fault. I'm gonna give you a pass. If your mother led you to believe that you are the best thing ever and that a woman needs to earn your love and respect, if your mama treated you more like her man than her actual son, if she did not prepare you to leave her, if she did not prepare you to lead, I said this and I say this all the time. Mothers make husbands. Listen to what I'm saying. Mothers make husbands. So if you grew up like that, all right, it's not your fault, but let's course correct. Let's course correct. You're not the prize. You're not. You are to be leading, you are to be guiding, you are to be loving with grace and passion for your wife, your potential wife, the woman that you are supposed to be cultivating an environment for her to blossom and bloom and reciprocate all that you have poured into her. There is no way you can be the prize and the pursuer. That it don't work like that. Okay? So my wish is for all of us to take our rightful place. And I have drilled this into my sons. When a man takes his place, everything else will fall into line. Everything else. When a woman respects you, on top of loves you, oh my God, there is nothing you can't get from her. But to come into the room and like, yeah, I got it going on, you know what I mean? Like, nobody can tell you nothing. You're not ready. What are you doing? I just really need y'all to sit on this. Now, me saying that you are not the prize does not mean you're not valuable. You are the most valuable piece in a home. You are. But I don't want you taking it like in a toxic manner where you disregard what a woman is. She's a jewel. Her price is above rubies. We're talking biblically here. You sought after her. You don't treat her harshly. You don't put her in bad conditions. You put her up. You keep her safe. You value her. And he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. So you don't even have that favor from God like you think you do. You're blessed. You've been blessed. But you don't even get favor until you find me. Sorry to tell you. I'm just going by what the word says. You are blessed. You're highly favored. You got it going on. But you don't obtain that favor from the Lord until you're a husband. And not just a husband. I mean a husband that cares, that leads with his heart, who's able to be vulnerable. And if you are dating someone that is not a safe place for you, I think the most beautiful thing, and I've come across this, is when a man can lay his head in my lap. Oh my God. You feel safe with me? When a man doesn't have to have his defenses up. So if you're dealing with a woman where you can't be vulnerable or emotionally open and aware, where you can't express how you feel without her being defensive, then I don't think she the one, bro. And you can't change nobody if they don't have the willingness, and if they're not self-aware, they're not going to be good for you. They're not. There has been times where, I was, may have been in a relationship or a marriage, and my significant other, I might have some concerns. Let's just say, I brought something to his attention, and they may say, well, they were able to express how they felt, and they were able to tell me where it hurt, and I'm like, oh my God, I did not want you to feel that way. Like, when someone's self-aware, they're not deflecting. They're not going to say, oh, you shouldn't be feeling that way because, after all I do for you. That don't matter. Male or female. It don't matter. We should be able to say where it hurts and it be heard and valid. But pride and ego got us all messed up in the game because we can't hear. When you love someone, you're able to put your needs aside, hear what the person is saying, and really like hear what they're saying. Now, for you men, now I've been in relationships like this where you are hurt. It's understandable that you're hurt, but you don't know how to express it without anger. A woman like me can't hear you. I don't hear nothing you talking about. You yelling, you screaming, you fussing, you cussing. I can't hear you. I'm shutting down. I'm walking. I'm leaving. It was very important for me to have my sons be able to express how they feel in difficult situations. I would have, like weekly meetings with my kids or whenever they will argue. I have two sons, they're 6 years apart, 24 and 18 years old now. If one son had an issue with the other son, we would bring it in. And they would be young. Tell your brother how he made you feel. What do you think about how your brother feels? To get them to learn how to communicate. So I am not saying that it is your fault that you are the way you are. I believe that everyone functions they're a product of their environment, of what they've been through in adolescence. So, our parents raised us the best way that they knew how. God forbid if they were dealing with something, how can anyone expect you to show up whole? It's okay. But at some point, we need to look in the mirror and say, you know what? I don't like what I am seeing, and I need to make the change. No longer can we be held captive to what happened in the past. No longer can we be handicapped about what mama did and where daddy was at. I didn't have my mama or my daddy. So I said when I had kids, I was always going to be there for them and they never would have to worry about where I was. Being a child, I went through that with my mom in dealing with addictions and in the streets, and me not even meeting my father till I was 17 years old. Okay? So we have to cultivate that now and cultivate it in your children. I'm sorry, what that man said in the video is true. You men are a little sassy, like princess. Y'all look like, why do I gotta compete for the princess seat? This is my seat, sir. Go over there, drive this car. Go over there and leave, please. And then I'll be able to reciprocate what you have done. I'll be able to bring forth everything that you have planted. I'm an incubator for the love that you have given me. What seeds are you planting, sir? Yes, you men are. I'm sorry, I love you, but you are a little sassy. You are. And it's not your fault. You've been through a lot. I get it. But I'm your sister. And I'm going to tell you, like, this is what we need. We need you men. I love you so much. We need you to take your place. We are lost because you are not here. That's how important you are. We need you. This is why women are masculine, because we've had to play the role of the mother and the father. I've had dual roles raising my kids. Being the nurturer and being that strong hand. Yes. Oh, I got what my God gave me sons for a reason. I got with them. And they're better for it. They know how to communicate. My oldest, for whatever reasons, he grew up very, very angry. So when things would happen, he was like, Mom, well, he did it. Hold on. Lower your tone. Talk to me. And he would go, Mom, all I'm saying is, and I'm telling y'all, this went on for years until he understood. And now he's in a relationship where he can lead properly. And my daughter-in-law tells me this all the time, how beautiful of a human being that he is. And he ain't perfect. Neither one of my sons are perfect. They have their own flaws. But what I'm saying is they're decent human beings. So now he knows how to say and tell her when it hurts. And he's helped her. Like, men, we need you because, listen, we are emotional. You guys keep us emotionally regulated. You guys are supposed to be stable. I'm supposed to be all over the place. Okay, like I'm self I'm self-aware now, so now I can contain more. But a woman's emotions is like water in your hand. Like how long and how much water are you going to be able to hold like this? We need you. This is where we are. So when I would get emotional with my kids or I'd be yelling, I'm like, well, get ready because your wife going to do the same thing. So you might as well learn now, you know. And now they can deal with it because they were trained to deal with it. So you may have not had that. Granted, I'm not faulting you, but you are the man and we need you to take your place. I love you guys so, so much. Share this with a brother who may have lost his way or whatnot, or a young man, you know. And we're going to talk about this more. I want you to take a look at the video that is entitled that I did a few weeks ago called Oil and Water and how I raised my sons 6 years apart. As you can imagine, it was very, very challenging because one was very angry, the oldest was very angry, and the youngest was very loving. Two different people that I had to deal with and cultivate, you know, and they are better for it. I love you guys so much. Let me know how you feel in the comments. I know this was kind of difficult to hear. And again, I'm not blaming you at all, but we got to course correct. Let me know how you feel. What can us women do to help you heal? What can we do to aid you in being the best version of yourself? Okay? I love you. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care.